So John Stanley has a question for you.
Mr. Dickson, thanks for being here. I am Indian by birth and American by adoption, and I haven't been kicked out yet, so I'm still here. My favorite ice cream is gooey butter cake. My wife is from St. Louis, so I was exposed to that 14 years ago when I first met her, and so fell in love with gooey butter cake, and now this flavor as well. My question, first of all, I want to make a comment on your whole conversation with Stan this morning. One scoop at a time, I heard it as one faith step at a time with your book. Okay, so you have taken many faith steps, but a profound statement that you mentioned on other chapters is, unfortunately, we so often treat this grace as an entitlement, forgetting the price that was paid. A battle rages within each of us. With the gift of choice comes the responsibility of seeking God in all we do, both in the good times as well as the bad. So my question is, with success comes this entitlement easily. And how do you curb that on a daily basis?
Boy, you're nailing it, because I think it's human with success. I call it maybe puffery, or you can't help it. You've worked hard and you've been rewarded for that. But I think it also goes back to you don't want it to flip into to where all of a sudden now I've got this, because you don't have it, whether you think you have it or not. And to balance that with the last question too is, there are times where you may get promoted and it wasn't the right thing. Okay, you want that promotion, and God says, okay. And I can tell you firsthand some individuals that we promoted, and then within a month, 6 months, a year, they would come back in the office and say, this isn't for me. I was in a great spot doing what God had planned, or this was my sweet spot, and this is not my sweet spot. And so frankly, when they named me president of the company, I wanted to make sure, God, are you sure? Because I was real comfortable. So you want to make sure that, yes, pride's not a bad thing if you handle it correctly, but at the same time, you've got to remember that where it comes from, and that the grace, the fact that you are still every much of a sinner on that side is what you were prior to, and yet saved by grace. He takes the broken and he makes it, but it's through his grace that we're saved. It's through his grace that we're promoted.